Hey everyone, Joshua here. I'm starting a little bit of an experiment, so I want to start posting more often, and video is something that is a little bit of a challenge for me, so I'm going to enlist some help periodically to record some videos because I kind of want to make use of this channel. Anyway, something I want to talk about, for those of you who don't know me, I'm totally blind. I'm very enthusiastic about martial arts training. Some people would say I'm addicted, and one thing that people don't always know about me is that I deal with depression, and other people deal with it too. And I just kind of want to throw this out there that sometimes life sucks, right? Sometimes life is really, really difficult and you basically feel like nothing can possibly go right. And you know what? That's okay to feel that way. I've had people I've talked to in the recent past that have been dealing with this too, and I think one of the things we need to stop doing is feeling guilty for feeling a particular way. There is nothing wrong with you if you feel depressed. There's nothing wrong with me if I feel depressed. There's also nothing wrong with getting help. So if you happen to have difficulty, whether it's just a temporary sadness, whether it is a generalized hopelessness, which is what I would define depression as being, there's nothing wrong with getting help. You're not weak because you go to the doctor because you have a broken arm. You're not somehow less of a human being because you go to get cancer treatment. And, what works for one person isn't going to work for the other person. What works for me is not necessarily going to work for you. And I'm not going to pretend to be in your mind, in your heart. There's no possible way I can imagine what you're going through because I'm not you. But one of the things that I'm going to ask you to do is whatever it is you can do, do that. Maybe all you can do is shave. One of the things that I find incredibly freeing, now I don't shave religiously, I do shave my head as well as my face, but I'm not every day with it. And unless I'm working a corporate job, in which case I'm going to be much more consistent with it. But one of the things that I will do, if I feel awful, I'll shave my face. And just because I shave my face doesn't mean I did it as a therapy for depression. But finding those mundane things, those minimal things that can be good for health care, for self-care, can actually make a difference. You feel like you should work out. Well, you know what? Don't go worry about running a marathon. Go for a walk around the block. Don't think you can go for a walk around the block? Get dressed. Go outside for just 10 seconds. And the point isn't you have to do everything, you have to be perfect. The point is do what you can do. There's a martial arts master that Hanshi Anthony C. Marquez, who I have not trained directly with, but he sat on a testing board for a recent martial arts promotion of mine. And as it's been said, I hope I get this right. He says, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is good enough. You know what? There's something to that. And it sounds piffy, and it sounds like maybe it's just a little bit of, mental masturbation or whatever, but I think it's true. I think it's healthy to remember that doing something is better than giving up entirely. And don't let anybody ever make you feel guilty for feeling the way you feel. Feeling the way you feel is an indication that something needs to change or something needs to, it's sending a message. And what you do with that feeling is what matters, not the fact that you feel that way. And if you want to feel a different way, there are tools to do that. And if anybody ever wants to reach out, I'm on Twitter, @Servant Warrior, and Facebook.com/Joshua Loya is my personal account, Joshua Loya, Servant Warrior. And I'm not perfect at all. I deal with stuff all the time. But I want to start sharing with all of you some of the things that work for me. And again, just if you're dealing with depression or other stuff that's dragging you down, don't give up. You're not weak because you seek help. And you're not defective because you feel a certain way. Thank you very much. God bless you, and I love you all. Talk to you next time.